Don't worry, I'll get to Zach, James, Robert, and Susan before this show ends if the water doesn't rise over Bear Creek. I covered some of the news in the opening segment. But you notice I opened the phones up to the entire globe. And we have 3 million listeners a day on the weekday show. The Sunday show is more of a hobby, only about 1.5 million. 1 million plus listeners out there. And then that's live, not counting internet and podcasts and stuff later. Got about 700,000 a day download the podcast. And no one calls in to disagree who can really make a salient point. I mean, the lady made one about me pointing out how they really kill dogs at the pound. I meant that to go get the dogs out of the pound or spade and neuter your animals. I didn't mean that to be mean. You know what? That stuff's going on at the pound, at the dog shelter, whether I talk about it or not. There's this idea that I talk about something and then it makes it become real. No. People think that if they believe something, that makes it real. But if they say it isn't true, I've had people look at me and say, I choose not to believe that. I was deer hunting. Well, I wasn't deer hunting. I was at our family's ranch, and they had some deer hunters there who were leasing part of the property back on opening day. And we were having a cookout barbecue down there. And a couple of them came over, veterans, engineers, with an engineering company that had leased part of the ranch. They leased like 1,000 acres of it. And they came over to me. My family's got a big ranch in East Texas, goes back to Spanish land grant. People are like, part of it was 1,000 acres? Yeah, it's big. And they came over and were like, I've seen you on TV. You're Alex Jones. You think 9/11's an inside job. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get into it right now. I don't want